shocked and like shakes his head.
Oh. Now, just one more question there, friend. Who would you be now? And if you can help me, who would I be? That would be mighty grand if you could tell me that too. Wouldn't that be great?
What do you mean you are who you are? You need to get out. And he seems to like say a name, and the name seems to be just like static. You can't hear the name. It's almost like grating to your ears how he says this name, but you don't hear it. He blank is getting weaker and weaker. We need to find the exit. You were supposed to look for the exit while we rest and heal from our wounds.
No, the problem there being that none of us remember who we are, or where we are, or what we were doing, or anything really.
Yeah, you cut out, Bredana. Did you say something? If you're saying something still, there's nothing.
Shane. Shane. Huh? I thought you
predicament.
Thought you Canadians had good internet. What's going on, Jocks?
I'm actually really surprised you never cuts out.
It's because they live in a terrible city.
No, we have really good internet here, I suppose.
I know, I'm just being... I don't know what I'm being. There we go. Probably less
Shane.
words.
Okay. Oh, he's out right now. Brave. You're staring into this fire, and like the intrusions of the others just coming into this room. It's a little loud. Intrusions of these people, who you're not sure who they are, but you're not sure who you are either. You don't know who you are, where you are, and for the longest time you think that you've just been staring at this fire like for days, and you've just been out of it. You don't know who you are, you don't know where you are, where you're from, what you're doing here. Everything seems hazy.
Is Bloodin with me?
No.
There's no doggy either?
There's no dog around you.
This is truly the darkest timeline.
It is.
I just want to know my name. This is frustrating.
Well, there's no exit here because apparently these people know us and sent us on our way. Out front, there's an army gunning for us. We don't know why. And I guess the only other door had a giant pit in it. So our options are pit?
Well, did none of you notice that when he said a couple of times there, he made like a noise? Did you notice that? Was it just me? Maybe it's just me. Hey, Shane.
Shane, we got you here.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, Killian's asking if anyone else noticed that when he said certain things, he went.
I thought that was just me going crazy.
So you heard it too. All right.
The soldiers or enemies or whatever they were out there, they said that sounded Anyway,
Brigands, bandits, they want us out of here. They're looking for something, and we just want to find the way out. You need to find the way out. We've sent the others to look for you. Did you meet them?
Or that'd be a no.
And like you see this other guy that's just like hunched over staring to the fire. You can just hear him like I just pinged with drone. But this guy right here, who is just like in like fetal position looking at the fire, rocking himself. They've all died now. We're gonna die now. There's no way out. We're trapped here. There's no way out of limbo. And then, like, to you, Ilya, limbo is like somewhere familiar, somewhere really, really bad. To other you, it's just like a name of a place. And he's just like muttering to himself, "We gotta get out of here. We just stop here forever."
is limbo specifically related to a religious thing, or is it?
It's religion. It's teachings from the one God. Would you know about that?
I'm not erudite.
I don't think so.
No.
Limbo? What's that?
It's where we are right now. We are all trapped. There's no get. And the other guy cuts him off, the guy that was talking to you earlier. No, we can still leave. We know that there is a way out. There is a way out. That's why we sent you.
What? I mean,
You have the map. Haven't you been looking at the map?
map?
And
Look
like,
here. Look, buddy, I don't think you understand the fact that none of us remember who we are, who you are, what a map is, what this limbo is, anything.
roll.
keep saying,
Everyone,
like-
roll a luck.
Luck again.
Luck.
I'll just do a spirit roll. That's what it is. 6.
I swear I'm actually cursed whenever I play Gale.
Hey, Con.
What do I roll? Roll for
Luck.
D10, bro.
So, mind sync, like the mention of the map, you like almost like instinctually like find in your pouch like a parchment, and as you unroll it, you're like, it is a map of what seems to be a very large building. But looking at it, like the diagrams of this map, there are also like there's also like descriptions of the rooms. Looking at the layout of the room, like these are not the rooms you've just been in.
Do they correspond at all to the corridors and, like, not description wise, but do they at least match the architecture?
You looking at it then, and then you notice like part of the map like is just like a jumbled up like a scribble, and there's like an arrow that points to it, that just say ruins. And then past the ruins, there are many other rooms that are actually like drawn. I actually made this map. Like
I was
it took
hoping
me.
there would be objective.
No, that's the thing. I made this map for like an hour, and the program I was using to make this map
Oh.
crashed.
That's what
So
you're doing.
yes, I was making this map, so I now have to
killing
theater
so
my.
bad.
Anyway, like like the lower part of this map is just like ruins, and then there are what appears to be about seven, including the ruins, that has like descriptions to them, and you read flux vats.
I guess I'll read them off out loud in my stammery kind of voice. Just
Yeah,
rattle them off.
flux vats, extractors, refineries, silos, restroom.
Is this the restroom? Are we we must be in the ruins.
You haven't even consulted your map while you were journeying through.
You seem to be placing, I would say, perhaps an undue level of importance on the fact that we all have some sort of amnesia, and maybe if you gave us some more details as to why we were here, or as to why people want to kill us, or as to why there was a giant monster outside, any of that would help us.
And you see this crotchety old man with like a very like rumpled up beard and wearing this like hat made out of twigs and leaves, is like also like staring to the fire, and he starts talking. But as he talks, it's a similar thing to what you guys heard from those guys outside. He's speaking in a way like it's going through a radio, but it's all just static.
Okay.
Everything he's saying is just static.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Is anyone else getting any? I'm not getting anything. He's.
Gale
I
just
don't think
raises
it's-
a hand and goes, I understood nothing.
He is tired, but we need to get him out. You need to find the exit so that we can all get out. Please, you have to go back out there. Find the exit.
Well, I mean, there was that one room that we didn't go through. That was
But does any of it match up with the map?
the map, as far as I can tell. The areas that we're in, specifically right now, they're kind of as jumbly as the voices and stuff.
Then the map is no good.
But then there's areas after where we are that have like clear descriptions and like layouts.
I
Is
don't
there any-
exactly want to go
Sorry, go
back. I don't really want to go back into that place. We just go to a place we can have a bit of respite. We should at least rest first before going back out.
Well, but clearly,
We are running out of time. We need to find it as soon as possible. And like as he says that, like the whole building just shakes, and like from what you can see in one direction here, there like a whole section has just like caved in, and with that shake, like more of like the rubble seems to like roll out.
okay. So conceptually, I think I get what's going on. So I do think we need to leave. I think we need to leave. I think we need to do that.
And the old man here speaks again, but again It's just more static.
Somebody
sorry.
woke up on the
I'm
wrong
sorry.
side of the bed.
I'm sorry, old guy. I don't understand. I can't understand. The words aren't coming. This hasn't happened to me before. I don't get this.
So we have to. So I can't think of how. I really don't know what do we do?
I don't want to go out there either, but if he's saying that's the only way out, then we don't really have much use just staying in here.
And then Braith, you get the you get the idea that maybe like you don't know why all these guys are unfamiliar to you, but you get a notion in your head like I should have not stayed here. I should have followed with these guys. But you try to remember in the past what you did, but all you can remember was staring at the fire. But now you get the notion of like, I should be the one taking this guy. I could probably lead them better. Wraith. Murdy.
I had a mouthful of food, Moose. Jeez. Okay. With that, she kind of gets up. She gets up and just kind of strides over here.
What are you doing, Hakon?
Just moving around the room, trying to, look for stuff.
What stuff are you looking in particular?
Just trying to explore the room, trying to look for some interesting things.
Well, there's a bunch of machinery all about the room and a bunch of places that have just caved in. And like, if you look up the ceiling, there is no ceiling, but there is no sky either. It's just darkness up there.
Oh.
Well, alright, if we've got another person with us, then I guess we'll have to go back. I'm sorry, Cloak Man, but we have to go.
Yeah. I don't feel all too comfortable leaving him with his injuries.
Oh, he wasn't saying leave.
I mean,
He said, come.
I'm sorry.
He wasn't really. He was like, "We need to go. We can't stay here."
Okay then. Come on then.
In which case, Gale kind of rises tiredly up to his feet, grunts as he does so, and just slowly strides off.
He's a tough guy. I probably would have been dead if I had suffered what he'd suffered.
The guy that was talking to you earlier, he just tells you, yes, look for the exit. I can already feel the creatures getting nearer.
Creatures?
You have to find it soon.
Creatures?
Oh, ignore him, he's a nutcase.
We
So-
saw a creature already.
So I guess we need.
What creatures?
Yeah, we need. I mean, I've got the light. Einstein's got the map, and is it the new? Or Braith? We don't know each other's names. The new person with us as well.
New strong female
Yeah.
lead.
He that seems to join you now, and again, you don't know who this person is.
Do we have like an instinctual feeling about her, or is it kind of like a very Who's the stranger? Is she a potential enemy?
Yeah. It's still like, who is the stranger?
Okay.
I have a feeling that I can get us out. I don't know. It's weird that you guys need me.
I'm looking around the crew. I just gotta. If you have a feeling, please be our guest. We've wandered as far as we can here.
I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a voice in the back of my head.
That seems like a pretty apt way to describe it.
He seems to keep on saying something about a moose.
-5 to your next luck roll.
Ah.
I honestly stopped for a second. I'm like, was that intended or was that just like?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Well then, please lead us on.
Yeah,
Are you
hitting with his light. I guess we'll stick near Braith and I'm sick.
You're still holding on the map, Einsink?
Yes. The floors, are they clean?
No.
Oh,
Oh,
so
they're
there's
dusty.
they're dusty. Ooh.
They're dusty, mixed in with a little bit of rust. But to where
Are
all
there,
there
like,
are
footprints?
pop marks.
We're all gonna get heavy metal poisoning from breathing this shit out.
There are footprints. These guys.
Let's progress onward to a bit where we have like an option of where to go. Because so far this was like one road. Let's go back to the next crossroads.
I guess I'd be walking behind Braith, kind of just like focused intently on the map, trying to match it up to where we're going, and keeping an eye on making sure Gil didn't pass out.
They continue on.
Mhm.
Who's holding the map?
Me.
All right. But who's leading?
Braith.
Me.
Okay. You're leading Braith as you go through this corridor, everyone following behind you. And then, as you're moving through, all of you like hear like this static again. It sounds similar to what the old man is saying. And it's just this loud static noise. But for some reason, you can understand a little bit of it. Forget not the house of those who use the blade to further their cult, lest secrets lie unawakened. And just more static.
Right.
We all
Forget
could
not
hear
the
that?
house of those who use the blade, unless secrets lie.
Forget not the house of those who use the blade to further their cult, lest secrets lie unawakened. And as everyone hears that, and as you also, as like the static ends, there is also like a loud noise of metal against metal, like scratching, like just like grinding against each other. And then you could see like the rust in the walls as you go through the corridor where you were at. The rust seems to be like absorbed back into the metal, as if the rust was not there to begin with. It seems to recede back into the metal.
Okay.
That was weird. You guys saw that, right?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't.
go over. Can I go over to where that happens?
I'm just moving you to a new map.
Oh.
As you continue on the hallway, it doesn't look like the hallway that you've been through. Like, the metals are not as irregular. It's all like proper metal walling and plating on the ground. Although there is still some rust and there is still just like a worn down place and dust. It's different from where you just came through.
Huh.
With Braith leading, and behind Braith, who's who?
I'd be behind her with the map.
Alright,
I'd be up there too.
okay.
There's a cozy corridor in it.
Do we still have dust on the ground, Moose?
There is dust and rust on the ground, yes.
Any footprints?
Only perception, or survival, or whatever it is, the natural environment. No, it's not very much natural environment, but your only perception.
Could I use tracking?
Yeah, you can use tracking. Noticing the ground, like, there seems to be a lot of movement as of recently. Like, a lot of footsteps have gone through up and down this path. You also notice, like, at the side of the wall right here, there is a door, a metal door.
We needed tracking and perception to notice it?
Oh, the door? No. The door you just noticed. I'm just saying the footprints that you saw.
Well, an unopened door is an invitation, right? Right, fellas?
Be
You
cautious.
can go
Oh,
first.
Yeah, be my guest.
Gladly I will.
Back.
Put my hand and I swing open the door. Or attempt to.
Right. As you attempt to open the door, it does open.
It's a mimic. It eats your hand.
Oh.
I admit it anyway.
And it opens to a small room, and in this room there are like hooks on the side, and then there's another door.
There's no light in here.
Because I'm the one who's got the light.
Just take a step in, take a step
You want
back.
me to come with? Alright.
I can't exactly see in the dark.
And
So.
we'll test out this different kitty input. Let's see what's going on here. I'll progress a bit forwards.
Okay.
Test. Oh, it's just an alcove. Okay.
It's a small room, and there seems to be like hooks on each side of the walls,
Wait.
like coat hooks. And then there is another door.
Just investigate the hooks for a bit before I open this door because I can't think of any reason they'd be there.
Mhm.
Maybe I don't know what to roll for that. Or,
What are you doing to the hooks?
I want to see if they serve any kind of purpose or if they move or can be moved or Anything of that nature.
Guess you can roll me. I guess you can roll me your science.